All right, I have a super big treat for us today. So there's a gal that follows me that's called Bertha Blessed Wilson, and she sent me some images. Look how cute this envelope is. So she's got stickers, you've got mail, and then this says SWAWN glue. So that must be her hashtag. So let's put that on here. SWAW and glue. Oh, how fun is this? Okay, so there it is again. Nice. Okay, scissors and glue maybe? So let's see what she sent us. We're gonna play today. Oh no, this is one of those challenges. There's a pretty thing. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Each day is a new start. Oh, she tried to find me some eyes. I hope you can use them. I watch you all the time, having fun looking for bodies, eyes, arms, and other parts. Enjoy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I am going to put this actually up on my wall. This is Bertha's art. I'm keeping this. Okay. So, oh, this is mine. Okay. So we got a gal. That's good. This is pretty. Simply glamorous. I love that. Sometimes I cheat and I use the back side too. Okay, there's a body we could possibly use. There's a face. Cute brush. All right. Oh, there. Look at that. That's a great body. Look at her. That's amazing. Okay. Woo, fun. Ooh, look, little candies. Oh, trees. We're definitely going to use the trees. We might just use this whole thing. Look how cool that is for a border. Okay, we got some more pants. That's good. We could, so where's our other lady? So I love this lady. Okay. Ooh, oh, should we do it? This is kind of weird. We could put their heads on all the trees. They're the perfect size, aren't they? I don't know. I don't know. That could be too weird. Oh my gosh, look how fun this is. This is cute. I never seen this. She has a different magazine set than I do. That will be an amazing border. A tree. Oh, so we got some trees. I'm kind of digging the trees. Some presents. Ooh, this could be a Christmas one. She has a good face. I might have to make more than one. Hi, kitty. Okay. You know the kitty that yells? This is the kitty that yells. She's about 900 years old. She's actually like 18. And she's a Maine Coon cat, and she wants to sit with Mom while I craft. So we're going to move her around, get her on a shoulder. Yep. Okay. Great smile. Ooh, she's great too. You know, I like an older lady. This is cute. All right. Good eye. Ooh, we could swap out her eye, and she's great hair. My girls use Pantene. Ooh, some nice little pants. Oh, this is a great face, right? This is a great face. I love this face. Oh, I think we're doing two. That's Courtney Cox. That's a good face. I like this. She's good at faces. She's good at finding me faces. Okay, Kitty. We got Kitty. Still got Kitty. Those are good eyes. Oh, stuff. Oh, look how pretty. Bertha did great. She has a good face. a heart. Oh my goodness. That's going to be a pain in the butt to cut out, but I am so cutting that out. All right, so I am going to go and watch some TV and cut out a ton. And this is going to be a 2-page spread for sure. I'll be back. Okay, so while I was cutting this out and thinking about which journal I was going to put this in, I decided that I'm not going to put it in a journal. I am going to make a page to send to my friend Bertha. So this is going to get sent back to her for her to keep or play with or do whatever she wants. So this is going to go on here. And I just wanted to show you kind of the process of how I figure out what I'm going to do. So I have 2 bodies that I'm going to use. So we have these gals, similar size, great for doing that. I like both of their shoes, but if I can't get their shoes in, that's no big deal. And then I have 2 heads, so you figure to get most of her head in, we're going to have to lose part of her legs, right? And to get most of her head in, we could keep a little bit more of her, right? Maybe make sure her foot is there so it looks cute. And we have those 2 girls. And then I found this so cool. So I thought I could put this eye on, nope. I could put this eye on this girl, cut underneath her swooshy. And then these eyes on this girl. I'm going to have to cut out part of this middle. On this girl, and then they could be looking at each other. How cute is that? Okay. And then I have stuff for the background. So they're going to be in like a little Christmas tree village. And I think, oh, we're going to lose their legs. But that may be okay, right? We can't get attached to any part of this. So we have this Christmas tree village. Okay, Wally. Hold on, I gotta let Wally out. Every time? So, I mean, I have some cute stuff that I could use for borders. And then, ooh, this could be kind of like the sun up here. Maybe something fun going on over here or over here. You're not gonna see all the toothbrushes. It's just gonna look like some cool stuff. I have a poinsettia, so this could actually be more of a Christmassy one. We have our heart, so this is going to go somewhere. And I have this for Miss Bertha. You are the masterpiece, right? I don't know where those words are going to go yet, but those are very cute. I mean, I might color them a different color, but those are going to go in there. And then we have background pieces, right? So we can have a bunch of background pieces. Oops, I lost one. That's okay, I got lots. Background pieces. I found these little vials. I think those are super cute. Maybe we could put one of our poinsettias in there or something, but I think those are going to add some interest. Now, this is what always happens, right? We have lots and lots of stuff. I would rather have lots and lots of stuff and be able to pick and choose than to not have enough stuff and feel like I don't have things. This tree could be something like we have, ooh, look at this, look at this. We have her that could be holding this tree maybe, right? That's kind of cute. I have a little ruler. I thought that was a cute piece. A piece of blue. This that's fun. Just a little red flower. I didn't know whether I'd want to use those as hats for the girls. A little cake, little pants. Oh, so Bertha, I have to give you a queen because you're the queen. So she's going to be in there somewhere. Maybe she's in, you know, coming out of a little cup or coming out of the, coming out of these guys. But this is going to, I just think you got to have a queen. I found a queen for you, and you sent me a beautiful card. So that's where I'm going to be arranging these. I'm going to cut these out fully, and I'll be back. So I feel like we have some really cool stuff, and I'm going to do for sure this gal this way. Look how cute that is. And this is sort of fun. I wonder if, should I cut, I'm almost thinking I should cut out, where's my snips? I should cut out her little floppy hair too. I think when the hair goes over the eyes, it adds just that little bit of dimension. And since it's for Bertha, let's do it. Actually, on this one, we could probably do this and not have to do the fancy schmancy cutting. Okay, there we go. All right, so now her eyes are gonna come in here like this. We have to get it up higher, obviously, but I'm worried if we go up higher. Well, let's go up higher. And I think we need to take some of that. That's not bad, is it? Do we want to cut this along? I do. I want to cut that along her. Let's make our paper dolls while I'm sitting here making paper dolls. Okay. So we're going to do this right like that. And we're going to glue this down, and then we'll do the other half after this dries just even a tiny little bit, right? All right, let's put her over there. We're going to do this gal right like this. She has such pretty green eyes. Not anymore. Now she has a pretty blue eye. All right, so let's get this hooked under here. There we go. Okay, and then if I don't glue this down, then I'll have weird bits not glued to each other, right? That's how you wind up with all kinds of weird stuff not glued down. And this is also how you wind up with a really Frankenstein back. Okay, so now let's figure this out. I feel like I want to come right up the side of her face. Okay, like that. Oh, that's fun. All right, now I just need to clip this little side here and kind of turn this in. I don't want a pointy edge. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. All right, and she had a beautiful eye. Whoop. There we go. Okay, there we go. So now, we have these gals' bodies. We need our paper because we have to figure out how they're gonna go. Oops. All right. So I want them looking at each other. So they're gonna have to go this way, like this. And I'm thinking I could do her like this and her like this because I want to put parts of these trees over here. Okay, so some may be in the back, some may be in the front. But I have a tree for her to hold in her hands. And if I put her over here, right, I want her to hold this tree in her hands. Okay, so that's the order the girls are going to go in. Alrighty, so let's get her on her neck. Do we want them to have tipped heads? I think hers could be kind of tipped. We could move her over a little bit. I think hers straight makes a lot of sense. Okay. So let's do this. Right like this. And then this girl, I need to use whatever part of her neck I can get right there, because she has that sweater on, but I think I can do like a tipped head, cute, saucy look. That's as far as I can tip her head. Okay, there we go. Let's not glue it down yet. Uh-oh, she's getting glued down. This is why you don't glue on your paper. Don't worry, it's coming up. There we go. All right, she's off. Okay, now let's think about the next big thing in here, which is our trees. So I think at least this one is gonna go in the back. So I'm gonna come up here, over here, and go around these leaves and come right out here. All right, so this is gonna go in the back. Uh-oh. For some reason, I left the inside of her hand. Maybe because sometimes I do that so they don't, so their little fingers don't get hurt. We don't want that. There we go. All right, so we're gonna have this tree. All right, they're ready to cut. All right, there we go. We got her neck on. See, when you do the paper dolls, it really does just make it so much easier. Rather than trying to cut their necks to fit their bodies, you just stick their body on, and then you just cut along their shirt line right up to their neck, and then cut their headline down to their neckline. I just find that to be the easiest. And I had some kind of weird shoulder thing going on where I cut like notches in their shoulders. Okay, here we go. This is fun. These girls look so happy. I feel like they're holiday girls. There we go. So we're gonna have her tipped kind of over here. Tree. Now, do we want these two trees in the front or not? That is the question. I kind of like them there. What do you think? I like the kicky leg, but honestly, the kicky leg is a little bit problematic. All right, I'm just trying to juggle getting her. All right, bummer. The kicky leg is cut off. No kicky leg. Because that will make this so much better. Because we can even break that in two if we want. What we could also do is this. I'm going to cut this right along this little border here. Never be afraid to cut your stuff apart. You have glue. That's one thing as collage artists we should never worry about, because we have glue. There we go, and we're gonna come right up in the middle of that. What if we do this and this? Well, I like that better. This goes over here, she's over there. It doesn't look like this was cut off. I might straighten that out. Okay, let's get this girl her basket in her hands and see how we like it. So we're just gonna cut a slit in here, because I see a lot of people, we might have to cut a slit underneath her hands too, right? But I see a lot of people trying to cut their stuff, but then it winds up, oh, I have to get that green out from behind her anyways. But then it just winds up looking like you stuck papers down, and it's just so easy to cut, you know, a slit where you're gonna put whatever you're gonna put in their hands. There we go. And for sure, we're gonna have to cut underneath her hands, because this is gonna go in here, but look how cute that is. She's holding her tree. Okay. Oh, I need my old lady glasses. This is not going to work without them. Always surprised how badly I see now. And I was never one of those gals who was like, my eyesight was perfect till I was 40. My eyesight's always been weird because I'm nearsighted in one eye and farsighted in one eye. And they promised me I would always be able to see, and I can still see really good farsighted, but the problem is the nearsighted one. Now I have to hold things very far away to see them. Or wear my old lady glasses. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. We may find we need to cut a little bit more, which is fine. It's always better to cut less and then come back and do more if we need to, but I think we might, oh my gosh, that turned out perfect. Yay me. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue that down right here because I love how this turned out. Okay, so we're gonna have her ribbons come down. I love when a plan comes together. There we go. And let's make sure we get this on her shoulder. All right, so cute. And we're gonna have to just wiggle it a little bit to get it stuck down. Without, like, we have so much stuff going on, nobody's gonna care. Okay, she has something. I almost feel like I wanna give this girl something. What would happen if we put her in the big old heart? Just because I love Miss Bertha. And it may not look exactly like a heart when we get done. Let's see if we can get the bottom point down. But Bertha will know it. So I'm gonna do that. Bertha will know I love her and her big heart. Get it? Her big heart, never mind. Yes. I'm sure you get it. It's a big heart. Never mind if you gotta explain it. Okay, let's get her hand down here. There we go. Coolness. Okay. So this is here, this is here. Each girl's got something. Now, we need to think about a background. We have these fun backgrounds. I have this that could go up there to be like kind of a little party top by their heads, or do we think that takes away from it? I'm almost thinking that I want to make this a holiday one, right? That we use the gold and the pomegranate. Oh, I have some red. Okay, so I have some red. I almost think I don't want these guys. What if, let's cut this in half. What if we did red along this line, right? To kind of give that a side border. I have a piece of green that we could do on this side to make a side border. And we do gold in the middle. What do you guys think? Look, I also have this. This is gonna be cute. I have this gal that's gonna just pop up from somewhere. And I have a little tiny house that's gonna go in there too. So that's what we're working with. What else do we have? Oh, where's my other you are? And then I have you are the masterpiece. So that's got to go somewhere. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. So we're going to make our background. And this is going to be a pretty shiny one. Nice. Okay, so I want my fat piece in the middle and these guys on the sides. All right, let's do our gold background first. And then I'll do some gold embossing for Miss Bertha. This is gonna be fun. Okay, I need my I need my paint. I lost my head there for a minute. Okay, so I have wild honey, mustard seed, and tattered straw. And I know I have another red one, or another one here. I have another wild honey. I think mustard seed may be not being made anymore, or wild honey. Something isn't being made anymore. But that doesn't matter because it's so cute. People will say, well, they're discontinuing it, so I'm not going to use it. And I'm like, if you keep it forever in a jar, it's going to go bad. That's how art supplies work. So ooh, we got the pretty one. It used to be pretty. Now it's just all dirty, but this was my super pretty white one. But if you have paints and things like that, you need to use them because otherwise they're just going to go bad. That's how art supplies work. Unless it's like a dye or a, you know, something like that. Then get it and put it in a drawer and use it when you feel like it. I've done that for sure with some things. But for regular art supplies, you need to make sure you're using those things because if you don't, they're just going to go bad. Now, this is distress paint. I love this distress paint. It reacts with water, so it spreads and you can move it more around with water, but it doesn't lose its color, which is what happens a lot of times with, I just kind of want to use this up because I'm sick of digging around in my wild honey jar every time. So we're going to use a lot of this today. Not to worry, it won't be too plain. You'll like it. Oh, this may be the only one we need for right now. I didn't think it would go the whole way. Okay. Woo! That worked out great. Oh, and I have my extra page that Seth Apter said you should have a second journal that you can put your leftover paints in so you're not wasting them. So we will add this wild honey to this red persimmon and start a cool page. Now we're going to dry this and we're going to throw this away. It's time. It's time, people. So for right now, I think we're good. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Well, my concern is these aren't necessarily gold. Well, we'll do one. Oh my goodness. The cuteness of this. Okay, do these look or look not like a Christmas tree? So I am not using this. I am going to use my gold paint on the gold colored paint. So I'm going to dry this real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take our fancy gold paint and we're going to make a background. And I'm going to drag this across these stencils. And what that will do is make it have kind of a heavier line on the one side than the other. But this is sparkly gold, so we're going to have some gold sparkles. Yay, us. And I'm just putting this all over because I can't remember where everything's going. So we're just going to have gold sparkle trees in the background. How fun is that? Oh, pretty. That's pretty. I need some up here. There's not much paint on there. So let's glue our gals down. I think we have to glue this one first. Oh, you know what we have to glue first? Doy. Oh, we might as well do it with this. And the reason I'm doing the Nuvo is because I'm going to keep gluing on top of it. And if I did the Mod Podge, we would have to wait to glue. So I'm just gluing these side pieces down and I'll be right back. Okay, so there we go. So do we want this way on the side? Yeah, I do. I want this way on the side. Are we going to the bottom? I don't know I'm going to the bottom. I think I want a little gap in the bottom in case I want to do something. You never know. And sometimes you just got to start gluing stuff down so you know what you want to do before you feel like you're ready. Because you really can't go wrong. It's magazine collage, right? I'm putting crazy girls with weird eyes onto paper. I can't do it wrong. Oh, this girl's got to go down next because her heart may go over her Okay, this girl, I want to kind of get rid of that Pantene if I can. I mean, why not? All right, I'm just going to glue her straight down. Get all her cute hair bits. And if you don't want to get glue on your project, don't glue on your project the way I do. It matters to some people. It doesn't really matter to me, but it could matter to you. And I don't want you to be sad. Ah. I tore her arm, but that's okay. Because nobody but you and me will ever know. Because, what class? Glue. All right, her tree got stuck in her head. Gotta get her head stuck down. We have good glue coverage on her hairs. Get some under there. I think I can. Now I need to get some under here. This I know I can. Right. And then we need to get some in her handy thing here, because I want to get this all stuck down. Oh, and I need to do her tree. And she is pretty stuck except for her leggies. There we go. Okay, so I found a problem. We have a spot up here and a spot down here, well, a spot up here that doesn't get covered, right? So if I'm ever gonna do anything, like say I'm gonna do a piece of blue to cover that spot, I am gonna do it twice. I'm gonna do it at the top and the bottom. I thought her head was gonna go over this top part, so I didn't stress about it too much. But now I see it didn't, but that's okay, because we'll just put blue down there, we'll put blue up here, and everything will be fine. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right, so now let's do her. And I think I kind of want her heart almost to follow the line. No, I gotta worry about her head more. There we go, right there. Can I move it over a titch? Yes, I can. There we go. There we go. You get to see the Frankenstein back of her head. Let's get all her little feathery wingy hairs. Boop. Get her head stuck down, good. This one's a little kerfuffly because we have her heart that we have to be super careful of, right? The heart is going to be kind of a pain in the rear to get down perfectly. Well, as good as we can, right? We're just doing the best that we can. It probably won't be perfect, and we don't mind, but we're going to try to do our best. There we go. Just get glue on. And then we're going to let it drop. We're going to start at the top and work our way down. Oh, we got her leg covered. All right, so let's cut off her legs. Little amputation never hurt anybody. There we go. All right. Cute. I love what we're doing. All right, now let's think about these guys. Do we want them to go in the row? I kind of want it to go in a row. Right there. Do I want it to go there? Do I want it, nope. I want this one to go here. Oh, those ones to go there, yep. So let's do a cuter edge here. I lied. Do we want to cover their legs? I feel like we want to cover their legs. We do. We want to cover their legs. Okay, so we're going to go right over her legs so we don't have to bother with them. And then we got this guy, stick that down. And then we got this guy to put down. And I can hear you already. You're worried about this, right? But you forget that I have the cutest thing in the whole world that's going in this project, whether it makes sense or not, and I have no trouble with it. Okay, is this, did I just not glue any of this down? That would be kind of tragic. It's like 9:30 in the morning. Should I be drinking? All right, there we go. I bet you might have forgotten about her. Look at her. She's going right there. She may be one of my favorite things in this whole giant piece. Gotta have a queen in there. Can I cover that yellow part if I do my queen over just a little bit? There we go. She's just a little special feature down there. Okay, and we have a little house. And that little house will finish off our bottom. I'll pull it up to make sure you can see it. See, little gingerbread housey down there. Finish it off. I just feel like this edge isn't as stuck as it could be. Okay, there we go. We'll do something up there so you won't notice that. And we need "You Are the Masterpiece." So we could have the "You Are" up here. We could have it down here. Well, I kind of like it like that. What do you guys think? So it's by that lady. I could put the masterpiece down here. And then the "You Are" here. I kind of like that too. I feel like that makes it really busy down there. Where I have more breathing room up in here. Oh, I like it there. That's where it's going. You are the masterpiece, Miss Bertha. So then, I am going to go and doodle the heck out of this. And I will be back. Okay, so some things that I did with the doodling. I made their eyes big, of course. I think their eyes look really cute. I outlined everything, and then I decided on the inside I didn't want to be quite so dark. So I did it in gold. We're probably going to be doing a little bit of gold embossing. We're definitely going to be doing some other embossing. So let's get started. I think we're going to emboss again these Christmas trees, or at least some of them. So we're going to use the embossing dauber. We need our embossing tray, embossing dauber, because it'll go through the stencil. And then we need our gold embossing powder, which I just seen today. Gold. Okay. And we shall, so what I want to do is I want to get this down in here. And I think we're going to be fine. We're going to try a little bit and make sure. But I just want it to be in the middle of these girls' heads. So let's go ahead and try it and make sure we got some. Otherwise, we can use our embossing pens, right? But I think this will do good enough for us. Oh, perfect. That worked great. All right, so we're going to emboss this, and then we're going to do the bottom part. All right, that is wicked cute. Let's keep going. And this is really a good enough situation. Where are we going? We got to keep going down this way, a little bit this way. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. And I'm never mad at gold embossing powder, but I just want to make this super special for Miss Bertha. So we're gonna do a little bit of extra fancy stuff for her. Okay, so now we want to emboss this tree green, this pretty one. And for that, we're gonna use our embossing pens. We could use our dauber in the middle. So let's just go ahead and get that middle bit. And this is the Ranger Distress Embossing Glaze. So this will make it, this is, it's translucent, so you'll still be able to tell it's a tree under there. You'll still be able to know that, you know, it's a pine tree and that she's carrying around her little pine tree for Christmas. Look at me embossing left-handed. Okay, now we need a little paintbrush. Boop, boop, boop. Because there's some green on her face, and I don't want any green on, well, I got a little bit, but I don't want a big smudge of green over there. And anywhere there's embossing powder, it's going to emboss. Oh, pretty. Okay, and we're going to do her blue eye with broken china. That one was peeled paint. So we're going to get this super pretty and bright. And everybody always asks me about my embossing tray. It's like $7 on Amazon. $8, I think. I think I lied to you and said it was $7, but it's really $8. Okay, so now we need to get the blue off of her face because it will show up. And we emboss. And look how pretty that made her eye. Her one little eye. Okay. All right, and then we need brown. So we have a brown. We have Vintage Photo. We're going to make her brown eyes brown. And I always make their eyes a little bit bigger than they actually are. I use the next crease up of their eyelids to kind of determine that. So they're a little bit like, they look a little anime, I think. Oh, and I feel like I have never done this before, but I think it could be fun since we've got it out anyways. Let's do her eyebrows. We might as well, huh? Oh, that popped them out a little bit more, didn't it? All right. And then I feel like I don't want to overdo it. I feel like the last thing I want to do is I have a really pretty color called Antique Linen. I can emboss this this in and just make it look a little bit more like old paper than it does right this second. And I will probably have to go over this one more time. Usually I have to do two when I'm using the littler brush or the littler pen. You are the masterpiece. Oh, maybe not. Let's see. All right. I want to pull it down just a little bit. And I do think I'm going to go over it again a few places. And the nice thing is, because this is translucent, where it kind of doubles up, it will be a little bit darker and it'll keep that kind of documenty, papery look. And I just went over this with the paint pen. So there you go. This is it for Miss Bertha's Blessed, and hopefully she likes it. Tara Jacobson, Artsy Fartsy Life.